Oh, we let Frankie Bones in here about an hour ago. You're not Frankie Bones.
We let 7 Frankie Bones.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, wait a minute.
There was fucking 30 kids who came in and
forgot my wallet and I just,
they were your whole
entourage.
Yeah.
To get laid ever, but I use it for everything
Let's look at this like objectively, right? I am Frankie Bones. You're telling me you let somebody name Frankie Bones in, so because you made a fuck up, now I'm being subjected to this kind of like garbage, you know? And
it's the humans, man. You
and
can't
God
really
forbid
count on
you
them
leave.
for too much.
God forbid you leave, and now you're a jerk off, and you never showed up.
I am like this. This is me, right? I'm straight up. What I just said, I say it right back to them because what it does, it puts them on a level where they either want to smack you or they don't. But they're not dealing with you. So you're gonna have to, I'm gonna get in the club, or you're gonna go get somebody that's gonna get me in the club. So yeah, I wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Some dude comes out. Who are you again? I'm like, I'm Frankie Bones. This guy over here, he just told me I'm already in the club. I'm obviously standing out here trying to get in the club, so I needed someone like you to come out to verify who I am so I could get in the club. So now, exactly. So we do this 2 or 3 times. And on the 3rd time, the guy comes out and goes, the freaked out promoter, what are you doing? You're supposed to be in the DJ booth in 5 minutes. And I'm like, I don't get all huffy puffy. I just explain what happened. And then the promoter don't know the bouncer don't know the door guy. They don't know each other, so they're all giving each other dirty looks. I make sure I'll be like, yo, my man, yeah, thanks a lot. Now I'm in the club. See you later. That's what I tell the dude that gave me the first problem, whatever. And then you get in the club, and then you got to get through to the DJ booth. I walk in the booth. The first thing the dude in the booth, when I walk up, goes, when you're done, you've got to exit the booth, and you and your people have to leave. I was like, what do you mean, me and my people? I'm here by myself. I have friends in the club, so what are you trying to tell me? You're trying to tell me when I leave the booth, I got to find my friends, and I got to exit the club through an exit that I can't exit? And then I always talk like that because it's like, I already have a lisp. I kind of freak people out because it's too much thought, so they just let it go.
It's information overload.
Yeah, because
it's like an easier way to
how do you have
get out of the booth when you're done playing and get out.
I mean, this is really only happens in New York and LA. It really don't happen folks, it don't happen in other cities. I've never had a strip search where my balls got grabbed outside of New York City. Once in LA, sometimes in LA they get a little bad, but I can understand it in LA. I don't understand in New York, like, where these bouncers and door people have the nerve to treat people like that. I just don't.
Well, I think the problem is this.
Yeah, that's King of the Castle. Man.
That's because 7 Frankie Bones got in the club before me.
No, I think the problem is this. I think the problem is this. Back in the day, we used to throw parties with people that we knew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So here, if I'm into the same thing you into, me and you gonna know what Bad Boy Bill looks like, or what this person looks like, or what this person looks like. Now it's all about the business conglomerate, and we're hiring people who don't know shit about the scene, who don't know, like, dude, if anybody ever was to ask me who is Frankie Bones, I think I would smack the shit out of him, literally. Like, at the point that I'm at now.
Can I interject?
Well, no, because it's like, you know,
I'll be,
it's crazy because, okay, so you haven't heard of somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's all about, well, have you heard them? It's not how you play. It's not how what kind of shit you play and like how you read your crowd.
Let me just say one thing before we get into this whole thing now. Why is it that every club in New York City follows that ethic from Studio 54, where the main part of the night was standing outside and getting abused by a doorman to get in a club? Because all the clubs in the city, they're all... Yeah, it is. It's totally like, keep the line big, let a few in at a time. This way it always looks like we're busy. And, you know, okay, that's fine. But, like, someone like me comes along with the rave scene. It took 15 years to do a complete cycle. From 1990 to 2005, it did a complete cycle where I'm not... It does... Whatever I did in those 15 years does not matter in that city anymore.
Yeah, we lighting the cigarette. Yeah, you gonna wait?
Yeah, it took 15 years. That's why I left New York, because it got to the point where the clubs...
a pipe of PCP.
Nah, man.
Well, you know, Mikey, leave it to him to always. Where's those fucking releases?
I didn't even take a sip of my beer, but you know, I mean,
yeah, it's over there on the floor getting out.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, you know, you're right. Hold on,
checking.
You, go ahead.
I was gonna.
Mikey, you said some strong shit on the last interview. I wanted to hit you.
I did.
You told me, yeah, you did, because it was one of the only not joking things.
Hit you with the hammer.
And you said, you was like, all right, these kids who have one turntable. And it's all about, you know, who's watching me play and who's doing this and who's doing that and, you know, how popular am I being with this person, that person, and
I'm
the
popular
girl
with everyone.
or the guy, you know what I'm saying?
They all love me. Wait, what am I saying?
I'm asking you a question because I'm coming up with it on the fly. I don't have no papers this time. But when you're playing, okay, and you're focusing on what you're doing, and you're a real DJ,
yeah,
your heart beats, your skin crawls. You're like,
well,
you know what I'm saying? Whether there's anybody there or not, the regular DJ, you can be by yourself.
And
when you hit that banging mix, like when you hit that banging mix, like the excitement that you get, dude, I get chills.
Yeah.
If you don't get chills, stop playing records.
Or
if you don't get chills twice,
there only be like 10
more.
DJs left in the world. Then there'd be only like because any DJ that uses strictly CDs and don't play records don't get that feeling. I'm convinced people.
Oh wait, have we gotten a concession from Bones? Is like, oh, now you're allowed to use some CDs.
No.
Oh, I did say I don't listen. There's a lot of DJs that use CDs, but
yeah, you're coming. Don't worry about it.
I'm just thinking that if you're gonna play CDs, you're a human jukebox. No matter who you are, I don't care who it is. It's not the same thing. It's not what made DJs become superstars. DJs became big as they are because of records, and that's it.
Nigel, right now, I'm thinking about what I wrote to you about that.
Oh, really?
Nigel, sorry.
Yo, Nigel, by the way,
I
have to apologize publicly because I was supposed to meet him at the club the other night, and I just don't. Like, I can't shoot an interview at the club.
We had an interview with an episode with Nigel ourselves.
Yeah, we always have episodes, but I don't want to say that Nigel came over drunk and he fell asleep on my bed because it sounds not good. It don't sound good. It don't
officially, you were never on the second floor.
Thank God that I had to drive his people home because, like, you know, it was just a bad.
Yeah, we had a professional baseball player.
Yeah, I had to drive. He bought a Phillies player. Now, he didn't play for the Phillies. He played for.
I forget.
It was a guy that had to play baseball. I don't think it was for the Phillies, but it was minor leagues or something. And he had a game at like
I'm out of my mind.
in the morning. And it was like 4 in the morning, and I just felt bad for this guy. It's like, yo, we're playing, we had the music going. You know, we always got music going up in here. And like,
it was our pseudo internet broadcast because I was on the internet, and me, Bones, and Emily were just rocking it out for like 20 hours straight, and I was just typing people, still playing records. Like the 2 people who cared to read what I write on the internet. So then all of a sudden, bang on the door, and Nigel's in here, and he's got all these people, and it turned into like a real party. So I started, I mean, you can't hear the internet broadcast, but I was just typing or whatever. And Nigel came in here like a madman, drunk. It was just mayhem, and I'm thinking to myself, this poor baseball player, like a normal guy, like just subjected to the mutants. And this guy,
and he had to play a game in the morning.
Yeah, and he was just like he couldn't believe it.
But you know what?
I don't want to say his name.
What if that guy would have been like, okay, like this dude gets introduced into it, now this dude's totally engulfed in the scene. Like I've had so many people.
This guy wasn't. To me,
so many people who I worked with, and I bought out, and they're just like, yo, when's the next party?
Yeah, yo,
fucking, you know what I mean? Like
you win. It's possible to win people over because me and you were 2 of them. We never heard raves, then we heard it, and now here we are talking about it.
But isn't that what we're supposed to be doing?
Well, you know what it is. It's like if it's somebody in hip hop. Let's say the guy came in and was into hip hop, right? Anybody that's into any type of music that's American youth will listen to, I could play you some techno and get you right into it because I know where to go with it. A lot of
yeah, we win everybody over.
Yeah, I mean the thing is with a lot of DJs, they play the real wimpy commercial Cher, trance mega mix. The Louis DeVito, I have, Cher and Madonna. And,
do you believe in life after
death?
Look, the dance music is very, very, very large in America. Just from looking at like the internet and seeing that stupid KZU Beatstock, they had about 5,000 people at that Beatstock thing. So it was almost as big as the rave scene, maybe bigger. But every guy had their shirt off,
so it's the same size when you threw the last.
No, it was like one of those. I mean, the alternative lifestyle have those white parties, and it's a bunch of men in the parties. They don't have shirts on either. This party was like the same thing, men with no shirts, but there was women there.
Wait,
and everybody's flexing, putting the oil on. It's like,
you know what it reminds me of? Remember on Meet the Parents when he's playing ball, and the dude rubs it, and he jumps up in the